Good motherfucking morning, motherfucking Good motherfucking morning, ladies. How are we all doing today on this most beautiful of Saturdays? Yeah, Saturdays. It's 4:20 o'clock. If you have your clock 2 minutes wrong, like I do. We good? Chillin'? Gucci? Tamagotchi? Forsen is getting added to PUBG. What is Forsen? Oh, that is. No, not a single clue. Is it German? Sounds German. Forsen.
Hey, one Kilson and fellow incel base. Since chat is so miserable, why don't you guys just go to the gym? Get fit, find a remote job, and go overseas and become a passport bro. It's that easy, you forehead.
Become a passport bro. What is that? Sex tourist? I mean, I guess. Why do all that when I can watch Forsen? This guy has it right. That's why his name is Das Right. That's right. In German. Das right. Yeah. Yeah. Very nice, very nice. Good to be back. Sorry about the long intro, but I was making myself half a kilo of bolognese and pasta. It's to be consumed right here, watching quality content. Yes, no. New Devil May Cry Netflix. Oh shit, I haven't even seen the old Devil May Cry Netflix. And what am I supposed to do with my life now? I don't know. Ich habe keine Ahnung. Eat something different for once, you scrub. I did yesterday. I had homemade potato puree with chorizo, spinach, and onions. Yeah. Opinion on pizza.
It's got to be aliens.
It's pretty top tier.
It's got to be aliens. He's right.
It was my go-to for a long time.
He's right, you know.
It's got to be aliens. It's got to be aliens. It's got to be. It's got to be.
Aliens. It's got to be. But before that, Casper Wilson, thank you. Welcome back, Blake.
Hello, Forsen.
Hello, Davey.
Hello, chat. I have a question. 95 if I get kicked out of 194 tens, is it all of the 194 tens fault, or is it my fault?
What the fuck is he saying? Anyone speak Frummel?
So why did certain people get kicked out of 109 countries more?
I got kicked out of 109 hotels. Is it all of the 109 hotels' fault, or is it my fault? I'm out of the loop, I'll be honest. I'm gonna be out of the loop, but I don't think there is a single person who has been kicked out of 109 countries that isn't in jail. I don't know. They hinted release date for new Riot Games fighting game at July. Yeah, I mean, I'm not super. It's like maybe for me. It's a big maybe. It depends on how much they've taken out of Street Fighter's book, but it looks like they have taken a lot out of Street Fighters. Street Fighters has some good things, but mostly it's just a slow game. It just leagues under Tekken, right? Leagues under Tekken, but I mean it's tradition in some places like Japan, so it's hard to ever change that tradition for them. Alright, anything cool, fresh, new, exciting happening in the world today, ladies? Tekken Season 2 patch next week. Oh shit. Hashtag ad time? I have no hashtag ad planned. I don't know what you're talking about. No more. Ascension WoW private server has new 21 classes. Ascension WoW. Is that mix and match WoW? I think. You can get some of that, some of this. Different spells from different dudes into one. That's a private server though. I don't know if you're allowed to stream private servers on Twitch. I don't think you are. Either way, I would probably not, but... Death toll in Myanmar earthquakes rise to 1,600 with thousands more injured trapped under rubble. Yeah, it's not allowed. Alright. Awesome stuff. Thank you for sharing with the class, as per always.
Hello, Force.
Hello.
I have just watched your pub tournament run, and now I know what profession would you be good at if not streaming. War journalism, Mr. Force.
Wow.
You are naturally good at it.
Hello, Forsen.
Sing
What
go.
is the best emote in chat?
About,
That's right.
I don't know, from
It is Funo. Embrace Funo. Reject Funo. Embrace Funo. Reject Funo. Embrace Funo. Reject Funo. Embrace Funo. No.
I will embrace nothing. How do you know it's exactly 500 grams? Do you weigh it? Well, it's very easy. When I go to the store, I get 500 grams of minced meat. I get a package of 500 grams pasta, and I take half the minced meat for a meal, and I take half the pasta for a meal. Well, technically it's more because I also add the tomato sauce and the onions, so maybe it's somewhere around 600 to 650. Yeah. It's a meal. It's a meal, and it looks like this, like this. The end result. And spinach, of course. Spinach is importante, muy importante. Could be S tier. Yes, you know it, I know it. Let's get this show on the roll, alright? I'm excited to see what you guys cooked up. Yeah, I mean, I measure in 500 or 250 dry pasta. I'm not gonna weigh it after it's fucking cooked, man. Like, what? Yeah. Whatever, it's at least 500. I'm underestimating it. Alright. But it is yeah, it's a proper meal for a proper Viking 6'3". Oh, so fucking yeah. First drink of the day. Let's check it.
Please try a little harder to hide it or else it'll get bad.
No, 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 no.
No, this one isn't right. Let me just see. It was around here, I believe.
Oh, God!
Bingo! This is the one.
But this is the boys' dorm. How are you getting in there?
Oh, honestly, Cheryl, whoever do you think you're hanging out with? Look! With this invisibility potion, I've got nothing to fear! Cheryl, you stay out here and watch my clothes.
All right.
Down the hatch!
So I'm guessing the fucking ribbons are not a part of your fucking ear or what? 48Q.
I need to show you something that has made my day. Go to Google and search happy black woman. You see a happy black woman. Multiple happy black women, yeah? And then do the same for happy Asian woman. You see happy Asian women, yeah? Yeah. I know it's gonna trigger some of the racists, but they all look happy, so what you gonna say?
So, Kendra, you like black guys in your real life or for porn, really? Just in
I'm
general?
gonna have little mixed babies one day.
Aww.
It'll be so cute.
What is it about black guys that you like more than white guys?
I just like, I don't know. It's kind of like, it just started when I was with my ex. He's white. And then I did this movie for Blacked. And the whole story was of my ex liking to watch me with other people. And then once we did that in the movie, it kind of like evolved into our real life where he would like to watch me with black guys.
Oh, wow.
And then I just started like becoming obsessed with them. I don't know, it just like,
But you
it
had
happened.
sex with a black guy and he watched for the website.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
I
then
know
he was
he's-
obsessed with
people
them.
know he's mad now.
You know.
That check was not worth it.
He is pissed.
No, he was not
Shit
happy
me.
about it, but then it turned into something that he liked, so.
So do you only date black men now?
Yeah.
They
I'll
say you
still
don't go
fuck a
back.
white guy occasionally, like once in a while, but I just find black guys more attractive. I don't know what it is. They just seem more like manly and like, I don't know, it's more attractive to me.
She likes getting
Your
dogged
parents,
out.
your parents approve of that?
Yeah, my mom wanted one of us, because there's 5 kids, so she wanted one of us to have mixed babies one day, and I told her I'm going to be the one to give that to you. It's gonna be.
I bet she wanted you to be a fucking porn star too.
What
Right?
you're attracted to, like I don't know a lot of white girls that are attracted to black guys. Right?
Yeah, I guess so.
So what do you think it is about? You can't really put your finger on it, or?
Skin. It's a lot of things. It's the character. It's the skin. It's definitely the body. I mean, the genetic makeup is a little different for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
But that's not always the case. I mean, there's some incredible white athletes with the same type of genetic out there also.
Right.
You know what I mean?
And would you say that you're attracted to them like the same way, or? No.
No.
Could you ever be with a white dude?
Of course.
Oh, right. You have, yeah.
Yeah,
right.
definitely. But
What's the ratio of dudes you've been with?
white and black,
Mhm.
definitely a lot more black. For sure.
Like how many more?
That list the names.
We'll say like, let's say 80-20.
Okay, right.
Yeah.
What about you? Have you ever been with a black guy?
No, I never been with a black guy.
Before you were with me?
No, during.
Hi. I like chocolate, and I'm not talking about the candy, okay? And I'm getting really sick and tired of people coming up on here telling me what I should and shouldn't like. Your sad little negative comments are not going to change my mind. I like what I like. I love chocolate. I love chocolate men. I love them. I don't come on here putting anyone else down. Everyone is entitled to like whoever they want. There is nothing wrong with white men. There is nothing wrong with any men for that matter. But what I like is chocolate. So just get over it, okay?
You heard her, chat. Get over it.
I'll see the sexy outfit. I'm obviously not gonna wait for the second sexy outfit because that's way far in the game. But we will see her sexy outfit for you guys. We'll see her sexy outfit for you guys. I am a ghost of the people. Where's your new outfit?
Can anyone hear me?
Oh!
Come in, please.
Oh my god!
I finally got through.
Not the tattoo. Oh my god! Oh my god!
Is the comm link still live? Operator, can you say something?
Sex!
Huh? What kind of answer is that? You don't sound like the regular guy. Anyway, it doesn't matter who you are now.
God damn, Rio!
The lock is open.
Look at this. This is. Oh! I can't.
What are you supposed to say?
I don't wanna. No.
This is actually like voice activation?
No, we're not playing the game again. We're not playing the game again. Wait, but the sexy pose. Okay, we must figure out if she can do a sexy pose.
Because this shit looks like fucking PlayStation
right eye.
1 to 2.
Middle eye. Left eye. Left eye. Never change, Rio. Left eye. Red
It's
eye.
PS2. They had fucking voice commands for PS2.
Can't read, can't aim, no sense of direction, never change, Rio.
What was her name?
What was her name, you guys? Joe Mama.
That can't be true. What's your girlfriend's name?
Your mom.
They had it for N64 Pikachu game.
Okay.
What should I do?
What?
Sexy pose.
What, like this?
Okay, bye, Rio. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Matt's Miners, Zombie Neo, Young LPR, welcome back.
You will be playing red light, green light. You are allowed to move forward when it shouts out green light. Stop when it shouts red light.
Green light. Red light.
In this world, is the destiny of man? No way. Hello, Mr. Force. I noticed your title says, no way.
Mr. Force, please pause the video. No, wait.
My fellow Americans, I forgot my joke.
can move forward when it shouts out green light. Stop when it...
Can I say something? Can you let them go? They don't deserve to die. I put them up to it. I don't deserve to die, but they don't either. You already beat the living hell out of them. Do you think they're ever going to forget today? Never. 10 years from now, they're still going to be crapping their jockeys. Way I see it, that's because you're tough, but you're fair. You're all about justice. Now you have to decide what's the right sentence. I think we're heading in the wrong direction. Hey, think about their mother. Do what you're gonna do.
Red light, 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 red light.
Red light.
Out of my way, jerk-ass! Woohoo! Look at that blubber fly!
Oh, that's it. You're history, pal.
Round one. Fight. I'm out of here. You good? Trying to knock you out. That's it. I'm out of here. That's it, I'm out of here. See you in hell, candy boy! And you good! Trying to knock you
Mr. Little Puddipism, you keep flexing your biceps, but all I see is an undeveloped forearm, and you have seriously weak shoulders and traps. Also, Nina would appreciate if you work on your glutes.
You get traps. Talking about Wallace.
I am smart. S-M-R-T. I mean S-M-A-R-T.
Talking about you shot.
I'm living in that 21st century, doing something mean to it. Do it better than anybody you ever seen do it. Screams from the haters, got a nice ring to it. I guess every superhero need his theme music. No one man should have all that power. The clock's ticking, I just count the hours. Stop tripping, I'm tripping off the powder. Till then, fuck that, the world's ours. Broken, the school's closed, the prison's open. We ain't got nothing to lose, motherfucker.
Can't wait until they release that, mamacita. Let me tell you. Right, I think we'll give the tier 3. Whoop. 69 months, nice. Specs you with the 4 years. It's been 4 years already. Are you just somebody that I used to know? Somebody? This word's not mine. Bad Doggy Knox and near the mod. Thank you, 99 months. Anthem, you are welcome back.
Yeah.
Supposed to be a comedy or what? Good fucking meal, chat. A good fucking meal, man.
The Book of Enoch, chapter 91.
No further links, by the way. I don't know if I said it or not.
After journeying through the heavenly realm and returning to earth, Enoch is preparing to be taken back up into the heavens once again.
Enoch.
Before he leaves, Enoch gathers together his family and shares with them a startling prophecy.
He assembles the whole family. The oldest of his son was Methuselah, the biblical Methuselah. Methuselah asked his father, Enoch, will I see you again? And Enoch said, the guardians of the sky told me I will return to this planet. But thousands of years will have passed, so we will not see each other again.
The concept of a divine figure leaving and returning to Earth is echoed across almost every major religion.
In the Jewish tradition, there's the expectation that the prophet Elijah will return before the Messiah and bring in this age of peace and righteousness that ushers in the end of time. In the Christian tradition, the return of Jesus, who for Christians is the Messiah. In the Islamic tradition, it's either the Mahdi, the divinely guided one, or it's Muhammad who will return. In a sense, this ushers in a brand new age, a brand new relationship with God, a brand new way of existing in the world.
There's a body of Hindu scriptures known as the Puranas, and these tell about the 10th and final incarnation of the god Vishnu that comes at the end of this present cycle of time.
These prophecies speak of this messianic figure riding upon the clouds of heaven.
accompanied by the armies of heaven. This suggests that we're talking about some kind of a vehicle or a craft.
This whole concept of the return of the gods, well, who are we waiting for? It will not be any of these ancient quote-unquote saintly figures or holy figures, but it will be extraterrestrials.
Is it possible that humankind's most sacred religious texts document extraterrestrial intervention on Earth? And might the teachings of Enoch have been meant to prepare humanity for the day when we will awaken to a profound new reality? Perhaps the book of Enoch has yet to be completed. And when the final chapter is written, we will know that it is not a story of angels, but of our alien ancestors.
True. True. Embrick, underwater childbirth, Jonas Zoo, and Shrek Twitch. Thank you, boys. Death by space debris. Death by computer games. Most cases are due to exhaustion. I think it's a combination. Most cases are a combination of drinking like shit like Monster, right? They get like fucking heart attacks or whatever. Death by fapping. 1 in 1.4 million dies when they're fapping. Odds of you dying tomorrow, 1 in 261,000. How can death chance of you dying tomorrow be lower than death by dog attack? If you can die by a dog at any given time. Dying tomorrow brought down by 20-year-olds. What? A man died while having sex with a prostitute with his genitals still physically attached and requires surgery to separate? What? One in 88 probability, death by suicide. One in 6 die by heart disease. This is US. That's not true. They can't say that. They cannot predict the future. Are we gonna live forever? I hope not.
Ladies and gentlemen, get ready for the biggest match of the night. First, the challenger, straight out and not the Sega. We got 120 pounds. He is the man from the Death Valley, and the Soul Tucker, Jameson Coleman. The bringer of darkness from Palisa, weighing at 200 pounds, he is the master himself, Eddie
What did he say? 175 pounds? No. That can't be right. Cool man. Ugandans believe this shit. Norsemen, 0.2 million people. In total. That's crazy. When in Rome. Very impressive, very impressive. But where are the aliens?
Ladies and gentlemen, in this video, I'm going to be going over a very interesting story. It is the story of the dancing Israelis. Now, I'm sure many of you might have a very vague recollection of the phrase dancing Israelis, and I'm guessing a lot of you probably think in your mind that it was some conspiracy theory, or that it was fake, or that it was some type of anti-Semitic stuff. It was 1000% real, so real to the point of the government having to declassify photos of the 5 dancing Israelis because of a Freedom of Information Act request, and I'm going to review everything that transpired related to the story. Now, the main part of the story did happen on September 11th, 2001 in New York City, but there was a lot of lead up and a lot of things that happened after the fact as well. A simple definition of the dancing Israelis were 5 men perched from an advantageous position in clear view of both towers, dancing, posing, and celebrating with a camera as the towers burned in the background. It was so noticeable, a bystander who was looking at the towers with binoculars over the top of the parking lot reported the 5 men to the police, along with their white van, which supposedly was part of their moving company, Urban Movers. The men left in their white van sometime after both towers were hit. At around 3 o'clock in the afternoon on September 11th, an alert went out to the police to look for this white van. A few hours later, they were able to track it down. The van was pulled over, and the men were investigated in New Jersey. The 5 Israelis originally denied having involvement in this event, saying their advantageous view was just a coincidence, and that they got there after the first building was hit. However, it was later reported that the white van was seen there at around 8 o'clock a.m. Eastern Standard Time before the first plane was hit. I should also make a note here that the 5 men claimed they saw the towers burning, and that attracted them to the advantageous position. The US government has confirmed that there are photographs that exist of the 5 men smiling, laughing, and even in one instance, holding up a lighter right under where one of the towers was burning. There were around 80 total photos. The arrested Israelis were caught with money in their socks and tested positive for explosive residue in their van and on their clothing. The company that they worked for, Urban Movers, was later found to be a shell company started by another Israeli. When the FBI went to question him 3 days after September 11th, he fled to Israel. It was said that there was an abnormal amount of computers located inside the moving company's offices. They were all seized by the FBI. The 5 men were held for 70 days and then deported back to Israel, where they later admitted on Israeli TV that they were in New York City as Mossad agents there to document the event. The Mossad is the National Intelligence Agency of Israel. So how is that really possible? What those men were insinuating was that at least a fraction of their government would have had some prior knowledge of September 11th, which would have allowed them to get...
Oh, that's so interesting. But the show must go on. David Fix, Slackerman, Swaggy, Zamu, welcome back. But Hash, D with the Prime Settlement, 3 years of Clears God Corn. You're the badge man, Forsen, he says. Kevin Perky and Rishich, welcome back as well.
信じるんだ。信じることがヒーローを生み出す世界で。
ヒーローはあまたいるけれど X の称号は一つ。大きくなったら
いつか絶対
本物のヒーローになる。
俺も強くなるから。
自分が何を求めてないかはわかる。
分かっているのは自分がやるべきことだけだ。
この子の話を信じ始めたんだろう。
トラならみんなを守るヒーローになれる。
もうピエロじゃないスーパーヒーローになってやる。
もしここで逃げ出したらその人たちを裏切ることになってしまう。
新しいヒーロー像を作り上げて世の中の偏見をぶっ壊す。
お前を傷つける奴がいれば問答無用で殺す。
大切な人一人守れないのならヒーローになんかならなくていい。神様になったら目障りなゴミは全部片付けられるのか。
俺たちは運命によって配置された駒だ。恐怖が消えることもない。
恐怖粒子がもたらすパワーを試したくはないか。
しがらみから解放されて前を向く時が来たんだ。
私の真実、私が自分で取り戻す。
天秤は傾いてしまってる。誰かが正さなきゃいけない。
ルールとは不完全だから改正するもの。
ヒーローを野放しにしてはダメだ。
完全に管理するのは無理があるみたいだね。
もうためらわない。
僕が本気でヒーローになりたいと思ったのは守り抜きたい人ができた時だ。
真相解明といこう。
Guys, I think I have to start this stream by saying something happened this morning. Guys, if you guys remember that giga dipshit F-word random Ludwig made a challenge on Lee, right? I made him a challenge. He couldn't hit plat by the end of the season, or I would get him a compliment. Guys, this guy actually just hit plat. You know, I was, like today, like just a little bit ago, I was actually hate watching like a mother hecker. You know what I'll say? Dude, I'm like thinking of ways to like hate it, or like hate on him. Okay, it's actually impressive,
bro,
what he did. Actually,
literally stream sniped 10 times to 100 times the amount. Okay,
much better than
griefed. People buy accounts. All right.
Than I thought he was. Okay, real quick, if you take a look at this, so yeah, I've been actually snooping. This guy, like, there's actually context here, guys. Like, okay, Plat's still a rank, guys. Okay, this is his OP.GG, Platinum 4. This isn't that many games. 500 games, it's not that many. The most important and impressive thing about all of this, brother, the split ends today. He did all of this last day of the season, last week of the season. You understand that? Like, when people are, like, people don't even play then. It is to climb and hit your goal at the end of the season, the day of the season, is one of the most impressive, mentally draining things you could ever, you know how mentally tough you have to actually be to do this with the dipshits that play? And then I was like, okay, what's his OP.GG? Because I swear to God, I just saw he was crashing out. Brother, 3 days ago, he was Silver 2. That means end of season, in 5 days, he went from Silver 2 to Platinum 4. He won 28 out of 40. Actually, I think it's better. He won 38 out of 60 games last week of the split/season. Oh, this is not boosted, guys. This is not. These KDs are too normal. Like, I didn't watch it, but I watched his last game. He's actually not bad, all things considered. He went from the moment we talked to him, he was Iron 1. It's been 2.5 months, coaching or whatever aside. He went from Iron 1 to Platinum 4 in half a split. I'm not going to lie, he did it the right way as well. He found a champion that was for him, and he only played this character. That is exactly what you need to do. All the people in his chat, I would imagine, like, yes, he tried Fiddlesticks, but I bet all the people in his chat were saying, stop playing a Moo. He's not a good champion. You're never going to climb on a Moo. You need to play Graves and Vi and Olaf. You need to play all these. You need to play Belvith, bro. Play all these champions. These are real carry champions. He said, you idiots stuck to something he liked.
Literally just 1000% more stream snipers, alright? And not just stream snipers, but the super griefer ones, alright? He has probably the, oh, let's help him get to there. I'm gonna throw this game for you on the opponent's side, right?
The glutes are one of the single most important muscles for building an impressive physique. They're also one of the largest muscles in the body, so regardless of whether you're a man or you're a woman, building this one muscle will make it immediately obvious that you lift from the side and the rear. So, in this video, I'm ranking the best and worst glute exercises for muscle growth using the latest exercise science. We'll go from S tier for super all the way down to F tier for fail. And at the end, I'll show you what I think are the very best and the very worst glute exercises of all time. Now, in order to figure out which exercises are better, we need to understand some very basic glute anatomy first. The gluteals are technically 3 distinct muscles. There's the very large gluteus maximus, which is the real powerhouse of your lower body. It extends your hips like in a deadlift, and externally rotates your leg, like when you point your toes out. There's the gluteus medius, which is about 1/3 of the size of the gluteus maximus, but it's still well worth focusing on. It's still quite big. It has about the same amount of muscle mass as your delts, and since it sits on the upper glutes, it'll enhance that appearance of an upper glute shelf. The glute medius is very active during hip abduction, where you sweep your leg out to the side, and it's a very important stabilizer. so it's especially active during single leg exercises. And there's the even smaller glute minimus, which is about half the size of the glute medius, but also plays a key stabilization role and can add size to the upper glutes. In addition to being split into those 3 separate muscles, your glutes can also be divided into an upper, middle, and lower portion. And as we go, I'll reveal my number 1 exercise for each division of the glutes hidden behind these 3 doors. So keep in mind that just because an exercise gets into S tier doesn't necessarily mean it's S tier for the entire glutes. It might be S tier for targeting one specific area. And here's my criteria for ranking glute exercises. To get into S tier, the exercise needs to provide high tension, especially in the stretched position. It should feel good, which means it doesn't cause knee, hip, or low back pain, and there should be some way of progressing the exercise over time, which is ultimately what'll keep your glutes growing. Okay, let's start with the most popular glute exercise on the internet, the hip thrust. The barbell hip thrust is, oddly enough, one of the more studied movements in all of exercise science. There's a pile of studies showing that it is, in fact, very effective at growing the glutes. The hip thrust will activate the entire glute, the upper, middle, and lower, but mainly target that middle meat because it isolates hip extension. It's a great movement for progressive overload. You can almost always add a little weight each week while keeping your form tight. I don't think you need a 500-pound hip thrust to grow your glutes, but if your glutes are getting stronger on this movement, somewhere in the 5 to 15 rep range, then your glutes are also getting bigger. There is a slight issue though. A lot of people find that the barbell pinches their hips. You can alleviate this to some degree by using a big cushy pad, or even rolling up some yoga mats, or by strategically placing the bar in that cushy crease of your hip below the anterior superior iliac spine and above the pubic bone. But even if you avoid that painful pinching, it can still feel awkward. It also takes time to set up, especially if you don't have a hip thruster platform or if you're loading a lot of plates. The hip thrust also doesn't get the glutes into a super deep stretch. Even a deep range of motion hip thrust only gets the glutes into about 90 degrees of hip flexion compared to the 130 degrees of range that's possible for most lifters. But this isn't as much of a deal breaker as you might think. I don't know that the glutes need a ultra deep stretch to grow. A recent 9-week study with untrained subjects found that the hip thrust was just as effective as the squat at growing the glutes, despite the fact that the squat does stretch the glutes more. Now, that's just one study, and other research does suggest that the glutes respond well to deeper training. So, like other muscles, I suspect the glutes will grow best from a combination of exercises that challenge them in a more stretched position, like the squat.
Now you know, chat. Work on those chicken legs. Drug and ashrooms, clearly not banned. Cryptic, asthesia, strutional, and the wall. 1 year. Can I get a fisting for 1 year? Yes, you can. Thank you, man. Steve, Lilari with the Prime Sub. Sav 2M, welcome back. Welcome. The house, 1 year. My lady. He says, not my words, his words. Show glutes. Bro, you think this is the tier 3 Sabonis stream or what? Alright. Don't come here making demands, you motherfucking filthy plebeian. Alright. No, I don't think so. Alright, boys. My food is digesting, alright? It's time. It's time to win a Baba G before we lose our momentum here. Or warm up. Oof, that was a big portion. Grandiose portion, man. But all the necessities. Yeah. I mean, alright, game capture, let's make it happen, let's make it happen, let's make it happen. You doubters are in for a shocking revelation. I don't take any supplements, no. I don't take any supplements. Whew.